Hey, welcome back to Keeping Up with Kiko. Are y'all ready to keep up with me? Because there's a lot to keep up with. Trust me, I'm a moving target, and you all know that. So, first of all, you're probably wondering, and yes, I did get new glasses. Also, I'm here to tell you about the avocado black market. It's really strange. Last week we had avocado lattes, and that's still very strange. But here's do you guys like avocados? If you like avocados, why don't you let us know in the comments? Tell us in the comments how you like to eat your avocados. Do you have like a favorite recipe, or do you just eat it like regularly? Do you like to carve out the avocado and then put a latte in it and then drink your coffee like an avocado latte, like people in Australia? Do you do that? If you do, let us know in the comments why.
I like avocados on my eggs.
What? Why?
I like avocados on my eggs.
Why?
You slice them up, you put, it just tastes really good.
Like just sliced avocado, or
yeah, you
not
just
guacamole.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay, cool. I never tried that. I probably have, but just never really thought about it. Or, let us know if you get the $2 guac at Chipotle, because that's pretty expensive. Speaking of expensive avocados, so people in California love avocados, trust me. And you know who else loves avocados? People in New Zealand. So they love avocados so much that they're running out. The island country of New Zealand is physically running out of avocados. People are trying to buy avocado trees, and there's just not enough avocados to meet the demand of the country of New Zealand. It's a country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah. Okay, so there earlier this year, the price of avocados was up to $4.95 USD. And now it went down to $1.95 USD. But that's New Zealand dollars, and I'm not sure if there's a difference in the exchange rate or something. But yeah, so would you pay $4.95 for an avocado? That's a lot. And people are now they're going into avocado orchards, and they're stealing avocados from the orchard, and they're selling them on the black market. So there's an avocado black market in New Zealand. If you think there's crime in your neighborhood, well, in New Zealand, cops found a robber fleeing an avocado orchard with $3,600 worth of avocados. And when they questioned him, he said he didn't have a reason to have so much fruit. There you go. Also, avocados are in fact a fruit.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah. So, yeah. If you're wondering if the avocado you picked up at your friendly neighborhood farmer's market is a black market avocado, the way to tell is, when you buy an avocado at the store, it's got a tiny little stem, because nobody likes stems on their avocados. I guess the people who sell avocados on the black market aren't smart enough, or they don't put enough effort into cutting off the stem before they hawk it off at these crazy prices. So that's the avocado black market. And then there's market stems, and then fleeing someone on the FBI's most wanted was arrested last week, and and while he was in handcuffs, being escorted into a police vehicle, and the news was recording. He did the In My Feelings challenge. So there's a video of his name is Antoine Mims. Yeah. Of this guy doing the Keke challenge in handcuffs, being escorted into a police vehicle. And the video is here.
Your audio's on.
What? Oh my god. So my question is, which one of these authorities thought it would be a great idea to be playing Drake while arresting one of the FBI's most wanted fugitives? So there's lots of questions, and then in Forsyth County, Georgia, a man was videotaped breaking into a liquor store to steal a can of soda and then just walking out. But he was naked while he was doing that. Parents, shield the eyes of your children. This is not for the faint of heart. There he is in the raw footage that was not blurred out. Unfortunately, we're not CBS or anything like that. So, yeah.
No, this is the actual security footage they got inside the store.
Yeah. So there it is, and there he is, and well, yeah. That's very strange and disturbing. I don't have really much to say about that. It kind of speaks for itself. Yeah. Okay. And in other news, so archaeologists found a strange thing in an Egyptian tomb the other day. Nobody was quite sure what it was, and then they took a sample. I want to say a DNA sample or like a molecular sample or something like that, but it's not really DNA because it's like an old piece of hard stuff. It's actually a piece of cheese that is 3,200 years old. So if you're like me and you're 20 and all these teenagers are coming up and taking over your jobs and you feel old, at least you're not like an old piece of cheese that was forgotten in an Egyptian tomb for 3,200 years. And well, what's amazing is that when they did the testing, they were able to tell what kind of cheese it was and how it would have tasted. I guess it's more like you know the Laughing Cow spreadable cheese. It would have been like that, and it also would have spoiled really fast, which is just amazing that it's like still like existing on this planet. And yeah, it would have tasted kind of like acidic. I don't know what kind of cheese tastes acidic. Maybe it was like blue cheese. That's spreadable, right? My question is, blue cheese is like out of the gate. It's bad, right? So how do you, if you have blue cheese in your fridge that you save for special occasions, and you maybe haven't had a special occasion in a while, and you just don't break out the blue cheese very often during your dinner parties, how do you know if your blue cheese was bad? That's my question. Well, yeah, and then it's really old cheese. Did you put the picture?
Oh. I didn't get a picture of the cheese.
It's kind of just like, it looks like a rock. It's just a rock. And then, oh, the carrot ring. So, do you ever like, okay, so has this ever happened to you? This is about to turn into an infomercial. Do you ever like you're sitting at the table or like in the kitchen or you're sitting on the couch and you drop something like your wallet. You accidentally drop your wallet and it just happens to roll into a different universe or a different dimension, and you're like on the ground looking for it, like sifting through your blanket underneath. You took out all the couch cushions and there's nothing there, and you swear you just dropped your wallet like 2 seconds ago, and now it's gone. It's in a completely different dimension, and then maybe like 2 weeks later you find it like underneath your bed, which is wild because you dropped it while you were watching TV in the kitchen or in the living room, whatever. So here we go. This couple in, I think, hold on. We're back in Georgia now. This couple in Georgia. No, wait. I'm sorry. We're not in Georgia. This is in London. Yeah. This couple in London. This guy gave his wife a gold ring for her 40th birthday, and she never took it off, which it might have been a bad decision on her part, because one day when she was gardening in the vegetable garden, it fell off of her hand into the garden and it was lost for 12 years. Nobody ever found it. It was just gone in the garden. Oh, excuse me. And, well, for those 12 years, they would regularly look through the garden when they're replanting everything, and nothing. It just like completely gone. It probably went into the upside down. Well, 12 years later, well, last week, they were harvesting their carrots, and when they brought in one of the carrots for dinner, it into the gold ring, and there it is. See, what are the chances? And there it is, not, under your bed with that drumstick of chicken that you lost last week. And now for a word from our sponsors. Who are our sponsors? You should watch the word that they're going to tell you and let me know. Whatever that word is, can you post it in the comments? Because I've never seen any of the words from our sponsors, and I'd really like to know what kind of words they're spreading. Is it more than one word? What is it, like a noun, a verb? What kind of word is it? Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
I choose Patriot Bail Bonds.
We choose Patriot Bail Bonds.
We choose Patriot Bail Bonds.
If the best criminal attorneys choose Patriot Bail Bonds, who would you choose?
Patriot Bail Bonds. We fight for your freedom.
Patriot Bail Bonds has the best customer service in Bakersfield. Patriot has more 5-star ratings than any bail company in Kern County. Plus, we're fast and affordable. If you run into the law, make Patriot Bail Bonds your first call. That's right, one call, that's all.
If you're in jail, call Patriot Bail.
At the time you were arrested, you were served with a DS-367 temporary driver's license. It's good for 30 days, but if you don't act within 10 days, at the end of those 30 days, your license will be suspended. It's important for your lawyer to contact the DMV for you. Set up a driver's license administrative hearing so that your license is not going to suspension. That's something here at Bramer Law we do for you.
Welcome back. I bet you're just excited. How are those words? What were they? Don't forget to let me know in the comments. So we just ended with the carrot ring, which is different from the ring of black market avocados. And if you're just tuning in now, you're probably very confused. And I've just got to say, don't worry. I'm very confused too. And here we are with little horses. Okay, so Southwest Airlines has now inducted a new policy where you can use a miniature horse as a service animal. Look at this, like, super majestic thing, and it's so tiny. So you can have a miniature horse as a service animal instead of like a golden retriever or like a border collie or whatever. You can also have it as an emotional support animal. Another fun thing is Chrissy Teigen. Chrissy Teigen. I'm not sure what she does, but she's the wife of John Legend, and she's very popular on Twitter. She tweeted Delta Airlines in relation to emotional support animals, and she tweeted them, and she asked them if instead of an emotional support animal, she could have an emotional support casserole. And they redirected her to the TSA Twitter, where she asked the same question, and they never replied, but a couple hours later, she did post a picture of her going through TSA with a casserole. So I think we're getting somewhere with TSA. I don't know about the miniature horses though. They might not be too excited about those pat downs.
Well, I guess they're like the size of a large dog, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I've seen like regular horses. I've never seen a miniature horse. Like, can it fit through like the aisle of an airplane? I can barely fit through those aisles. And all that means is that if you have a neighbor with a service animal, usually if it's a dog, you might want to say, "Oh, hi, little puppy. Oh, what a good boy." You might not want to talk to your neighbor's service animal. They probably don't talk very loudly. I heard they can get a little hoarse. Anyway, so yeah, we'll just move on from that. I'm sorry. And here is the best piece of news. Best. Yeah, it's definitely the best. So a woman, I think it's a woman, was stole in Seminole County in Florida. She stole an SUV and she was in hot pursuit with authorities.
Turning right on a Sipes.
Speed car chase. They have the helicopter watching and everything, and then she crashed into a stop sign and she ran into the field right next to her, and she ran through like a herd of cows, which is dangerous for other reasons. If you're not sure what those reasons are, Google cow pie, or don't Google it and save yourself the trouble. And so she ran through this field and like a herd of cows, and the craziest thing happened. The herd of cows started chasing her. across the field, and they almost got to her, but she jumped over the fence on the other side and hid in a bush from the rabid cows that were chasing her, where she was then found and caught by authorities, but not before this amazing footage from the helicopter was taken. And it's really amazing because it's a woman being chased by cows across a field, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, cow chase, that's all, well, that's almost, I just wanted to talk a little bit more about, like, the shirt I'm wearing. I kind of like it. It's back to school. I'll be going back to school at Bakersfield College next week. So you might be hearing a lot more about crazy stuff at school, which is wild. See this like majestic picture? That's what I wore back to school last year. Last year. Yeah, it's quite a lot to take in. Yeah, I was kind of like channeling like in the, I don't know what era that is, maybe like the 50s and the 60s, when you really had to go out of town to go to college, and you know, you dressed like really fancy to go to college. I don't know, it was well, in Bakersfield it's way too hot to dress like that. I don't know what I was thinking, and now I've just got like a polo shirt. You know, you guys know I do the whole fashion thing on my Instagram, which is Kiko Music 94 on Instagram. Make sure you check that out and tell me what you think of my outfit of the day. I got a lot of cool outfits for all the days of Welcome Week at BC, and tell me what you think of my outfits on Instagram. I find that in California, when it gets really hot, a good way to stay fashionable without being too overdressed with layers is like a polo shirt. You got the whole collar thing and, you know, like designs, or just a plain color. If you like, look here, see all these pieces on my outfit, they're really plain by themselves. Like, you would never just wear this blue button-up shirt, or maybe you might wear the nice brown blazer or the brown trousers, you know, but like when you put all those solid colors together, they go together. So if you want to mix and match some layers are really cool, and they're really in. As you can see, if you're good at layering, you might have some really eye-catching color combinations. So yeah, that's my word for back to school, is layering polos maybe. And also I found out that the United States is like the only place where it's usually kind of accepted to wear an unbuttoned polo, probably because it's really hot here. In maybe the UK or Europe or New Zealand even, maybe it doesn't get as hot and you can button it up all the way. I don't know. What do you think? Do you like your polos buttoned up or unbuttoned? Let me know in the comments, along with how you eat your avocados and what kind of words that our sponsors are sending to you. Yeah, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see ya.